Hey everybody, welcome back. 345 Carter Skradsky here, and today I'm going to be showing you my new workshop. If you haven't watched previous videos, I normally do all the work in my room, which I do a little bit of work in my room, but now that I have this, not much. So first, once you walk in the door, let me get my hand out of the way. You walk in the door, and you have your chop saw and your sawhorse right there. Then we have a semi-permanent table right here, just some composite board up here, and you have a Steel Productions bandsaw, which I got from my grandpa. Just like that, has the on and off switch. It also has a light, which is kind of nice, and a laser. And then I have this vintage Anvil that I fixed. This was also my grandpa's barn, or not barn, my grandpa's garage, and it was super old and rusty, didn't work at all. And now I cleaned everything, brushed it, and it works pretty nicely. See, if you want to spin it, you just pull that, spin it, and now it spins. I normally use it like that, or a little crooked. You just tighten it with that. Then if you haven't watched the previous video, Central Machinery drum and belt sander. This is the drum, that's the belt. Pretty simple. And my newest buy is this Delta 2-speed 16-inch scroll saw. So, right here you have the throat plate, which if you see this little divot here and these divots in here, that's how you put it in. It has to line up. So now you can have it sideways like that, or you can have it this way if I can get it in. So that's pretty easy. And you just take it out if you want to change the blade. And I don't have blades right now, I gotta buy them. You just put the blade in between there and in between this part. And then once the blade's in, it's still gonna be loose. Then you just tension it so now it doesn't go any, it lifts it up a little bit. And then you would put the throat plate in, which I like to have it sideways like this, just like that. And it has a little air tube, which when you turn it on, it shoots just a little bit of air, just enough to move all the dust, and it's adjustable with this, so it goes up and down, depends on what you're working on. And here it has high and low speed, and then on and off. I'll show you. It's going to be super loud because it doesn't have a blade in it, so it's going to be making a lot of noise. So that's low speed, and then I'll go from low to high. And trust me, it's not that loud when it has the blade in. I just used a little coping saw blade that was broken, and it was a lot quieter. And if you wondered, and the way that air pump works is there's just a little bag in there that when this goes up, it squeezes the bag, and when it goes down, it compresses, and it's kind of like a tiny air compressor. Then I have my pegboard, which I have a bunch of my project hatchets on. This old one I restored. This one was super bad. It was all rusty and divoted, and then the handle was all chewed up. This is just an old Boy Scout axe of, I think, someone like my great uncles or something. And this axe I found on vacation a while ago that I've been working on to fix. I'm working on handle scales for that. And these are just some other tools that I use. And then over here, I made these shelves a couple days ago. I just have a handle that I'm working on, which I really like, nice and smooth. That's made out of birchwood. I have some more liquid WD-40 poly, a battery for Milwaukee, radio, and a sheath. I just put random stuff up there. Here's my protection, ears, face. I used to have eyes up there too. These are just sandpaper, some tape measures. This is all my Dremel stuff. Now I got a couple saws. These are all my Milwaukee tools. I have a Milwaukee 2-speed chuck drill. This is my dad's Milwaukee quick connect drill. Reciprocating saw, impact driver, jigsaw. And then we have a Milwaukee skill saw under there. That's my Dremel. I have a grinder, a mouse sander, and some more pegs and more poly and stain. That's pretty much it. We have the loft over there, 2 big barn doors, and then a loft over me and my workshop. I'm also gonna get a bigger light, like a long strip light, and that all gets wired down to here, which is a big power cord that runs on a heavy duty extension cord out there onto the breaker. I also got a fan because sometimes it gets pretty hot in here. So that is the shop tour. See you on the next one. We're probably gonna have a lot of projects in here, so hopefully we have a good time. Bye.